Good morning and welcome to Canterbury Live. It's Tuesday the 24th of March. I'm Lisa and I'll be filling in this week while Andrea is away with her son at the rowing. Speaking of the rowing, take a wee look at this.
Hey team, I am in Lake Canterbury as you know this week for the Māori Cup. But hey, I haven't forgotten about you and neither have Number One Fitness. Yes, this bad boy is the Matrix commercial rower. It is worth $2,500 and thanks to the Number One Fitness team, located here in Christchurch as well at 455 Blenheim Road, just behind Target Furniture, they are giving you the opportunity to win this $2,500 beast. Really simple. Each day, I'll be sending a clue back to Lisa, thanks Lisa, for you to call through to Marianne on 3777 033 or go to our Facebook page and leave your details. It's as simple as that. And on Monday when I'm back, yep, I'm coming back, not rowing, but I will announce who the winner is.
I love watching Andrea on that rowing machine on her heels and skirt, cracks me up every time. There's the keyword, Karapiro. So what you need to do is either ring up every day with the code word or wait till the end of the week when you've got all 5. So give Marianne a call on 3777 033. Thank you to Number One Fitness for giving us that fantastic rowing machine to give away to you. All right, that's not the only giveaway we have. We also have some tickets to the fantastic show, Rotunda. Now, this is a tribute to the centenary of the World War I Anzac landing at Gallipoli. We've got double pass tickets to give away, and they are performing in Christchurch this Friday, the 27th of March. So again, give Marianne a call on 3777 033. Now, if you're a bit of a sports fan, we also have some tickets to give away. So this is for the Tactics game. They're playing against Southern Steel on Monday the 6th of April, and we have 2 double passes to give away. So give Marianne a call. She is loving this week. 3777 033. And you'll go in the draw to win those. All right, now we've got a bit of a fun show today. We are heading out to check out Villa Maria College. We have a bit of a performance from Holly Arrowsmith. I've got somebody in to talk to me a bit about dating. That's right, Jane. And first up, I spoke to her yesterday about yummy sandwiches. Let's take a look at that now.
If you have a roast or a barbecue and you're left with leftover meat, sometimes the next day when it comes out of the fridge it doesn't look so appetising. But I've got some sizzling away here in the background and making it really look delicious. And the only problem when we're using this leftover meat is it is never enough. So I've just got some pork and really just sizzling it away like I say. You want it just to be a little bit sort of crunchy or a little bit crispy you should say. And I've also got some beef here, and that's sizzling away nicely too. So we're just going to keep that to the side, and we're actually going to make some delicious sandwiches out of this. So we just might take those off the heat, and we'll get ready with making our sandwiches. They're all set to go. Really sizzling away nicely there. Oh, that smells delicious. Right, so the 2 sandwiches I'm going to make, just really simple sandwiches, but the hot meat really makes a difference, especially in the weekend if you're wanting a weekend lunch and you've got this leftover meat. You can use ingredients that you've actually got in your fridge and make something really delicious. So I've just got a little bit of coleslaw here that I'm just going to serve with the pork. And it's really as simple as that. All I've got is some cabbage, some carrots, a little bit of onion in there. You don't even need a dressing because the mixture of this sandwich itself adds so much to the flavour. So the hot pork on there, oh, the smell of that is just so delicious. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of apple and on the top. And we're going to pop that all together with it put on the top there. I'm just going to pop this on this lovely serving tray. And that looks delicious. The next one I'm going to make is the beef one. And this is just a wee ciabatta roll. Honestly, you could use any type of bread that you have. With just a little bit of butter in there. You don't, not butter, margarine, sorry. You could also use something like a mayonnaise instead if you wanted to. They've got a lovely peri-peri sauce out at the moment, and that's a really delicious flavour that goes with the beef. So with this one, I just put the salad in the bottom. Just having the combination of the colours really makes a difference. So, and a bit of carrot, a beautiful orange obviously, and just a couple of slices of tomato. And it's not about having really expensive sandwich ingredients, it's just the combination of the colours and the look really good. So just those beautiful hot pieces of meat, and I've got those lovely crunchy bits on there which look absolutely delicious. And we fit one more in. That looks great. And I've just got some lovely jelly, fruit jelly to pop on the top. So just a little bit of flavour there with that. And that just looks beautiful. So I'm going to put that on the platter too. And like I say, the only trouble with that leftover meat is that there's not enough.
Oh, they looked so good. All right, joining me now is Jane Metcalf from Mainland Dating. Hello.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Now, usually Andrea's here talking to you about dating and that kind of thing, so I thought on our little speed date together, we might spend a bit of time talking about the origins of Mainland Dating. How did you actually get into it? What's the story behind it?
Well, I got into running a dating service quite by accident. Lisa, what happened was in 2006, I was very settled. I had a job, bought a house. I thought, oh, how do you get a man? And everyone said, you go on the internet. And I thought, righto. No. So I gave that a crack. But my number one problem that I had was I didn't have a computer. And so that's
slight problem finding someone on the internet, yeah.
But when I was emailing guys on the internet, I was just saying, I don't want to talk, you know, via the online way. You know, let's meet down at the pub and meet for a beer.
What guy would say no to that?
Well, I was quite surprised at how many said no to that.
Okay.
So, Lisa, of the men that I met down at the pub to meet face to face, they were just nice, normal, genuine guys who were happy to meet me not knowing anything about me. And there was no great connections along the way, you know, one or two. But but I just thought, well, these guys are willing to leave the house and just meet for conversation. There must be others. So I decided that I would run a speed dating event so that I could meet a pile of men, so that then I could pick out, of course, the Jane-like men in the group, because that's what the speed dating's all about.
So you set up a speed dating event secretly for yourself to meet other people.
But I mean, I did it very well, Lisa, and I had, you know, I had an even number of men and women, so that was all good. But what was interesting was after I had done that one event where I was just thinking that I was there to meet these men, I still had a number of people who were calling me up saying, Jane, you know, when are you going to do the next one?
Oh,
I thought, oh, righto. So a month later I did another one, a month later I did another, and it snowballed from there, and so then it's just become my little business.
Now, from that story, I'm wondering, and I'm sure everyone else at home is, have you met someone since then?
I've met several people along the way, but what's really interesting that is quite ironic for me running a dating service is it's not actually that easy for me to date my customers because of course that's what they are. And you know, so sometimes, you know, you come across a man and you think, oh bugger it, I'm having a crack here, and so you do, but you also know that you're losing him as a potential customer in the future as well,
and maybe even stealing him away from somebody else.
Well, that can be tricky too.
Oh gosh, wow, okay, so that is quite interesting.
Yeah.
So it's obviously going really well for you.
It's lots of fun and it's really successful. That's the thing that's amazing. I've got over 900 couples in long-term committed relationships.
Wow.
Including over 100 couples that have got married, and amazingly, Lisa, over 100 babies that have been born.
Do you get invited to the weddings?
Sometimes. And I tell you what, it's amazing because sometimes you become part of these people's lives, which is really neat. Yeah. But you do get these lovely occasions, like in January last year, 2014, I was invited to a wedding of a couple that met through mainland dating, and so that was lovely, but I didn't know these two people because I'd only met them at the speed dating. And so I kind of said to them, oh yes, I'd love to come to your wedding, but let's meet for a beer first so I get to know you.
Oh, you're so
and
lovely.
then when I went to their wedding, it was lovely because all these people were saying, oh, so do you know the bride or the groom? And I say, oh, I don't know either. And so you have to explain yourself what you're doing there. But it's really neat because I had a lot of fun, you know, saying g'day to people at the wedding. But what they also asked me to do
Yeah, I can imagine.
was I did some speed mingling for them at the wedding. Because, of course, when people are inviting me because they view me as, you know, a connecting part of how they got together, they kind of want to make something of the speed dating. And so at the wedding, I did speed mingling so that when everyone came into the reception, you know the people that you know, and lots of people won't mix and mingle, they stick on their table. So I got everyone up on the dance floor, and I had my bell and I had my timer, and I made everyone come up so that every couple of minutes I would ring the bell and everyone had to go round and meet as many people as they could just to say hello to. So it kind of broke the ice that not only were you meeting, you know, all the people on your table and Aunt Mildred and all the rest of it, you kind of got to meet everyone and mix and mingle and say g'day to lots of folk.
Isn't it
So that was
nice
great.
knowing that, you know, you've got these couples together and they recognise, they're getting married and they recognise and they still remember you, the person that brought them together from that speed dating event.
I know, and I think it's a hoot, Lisa, because of course I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not aiming to get Susie together with Tom. I'm just a facilitator. I'm just providing that opportunity. Susie and Tom get themselves together. But it's kind of nice that you are, you know, noted as a sort
People
of
are
fairy
happy
godmother.
because of you, yeah.
Yeah.
So if people go along to these speed dating events, what kind of place are they held at?
They're held at a licensed bar, so if people need a stiff gin, they can grab one.
Oh, they will.
But I book out the bar and I pay for the bar, so people don't need to feel that it's a drinking event and they should be supporting the bar. They're there for the speed dating. But I also use a bar that I can book out, so there's no one else there other than the speed daters and someone to serve the drinks. And I use a place that is easy to find, that's got good car parking, and that just has one door. Because of course the hardest thing for people to do when they're booking in for any singles event is to get
Step
there.
through that door.
To step through the
Yeah.
door. Once they're there, they're fine. Because as soon as people walk in, they look around the room and they say, oh, these look like people like me. And then they're fine and they calm down. But walking in the door is a hard bit.
That initial fear of what am I getting myself
so
into?
that's why I make sure that I'm using a place that's going to work very well. And preferably a place with no windows is also good. Because you
So
don't,
people
you don't
can't
want
look
people
out to
going like
escape?
this in the window looking and saying, what are they doing in there?
Oh, well, it could be good advertising for you, seeing
No,
some happy
it
couples.
makes my customers nervous.
Uncomfortable, I can
Yeah.
imagine. So just quickly, why do you think people do have that fear of actually meeting on the internet like you did?
Well, no, I didn't have any great fear about it, but I was amazed at how many people don't want to meet straight off the bat. And for me, I didn't want to be mucking around. I didn't
Wasting
have
time
a
talking to
computer.
someone who might not even be the person that
Yeah,
you
but I
they
think
are.
in the modern age as well, we've heard all these stories about the Nigerian scam artists, and also
and the catfish.
I don't know about the catfish one, Lisa. Let's talk later. But the other one is, of course, on the internet, you don't know who these people are. It might be, you know, a married man who just wants a bit of on the side.
Yep.
So there's all these tricky things. And so on the internet, one of the things that people are a wee bit scared of, I think, is that they know when they go on the internet, they're looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yep.
So it makes it pretty tricky.
Well, they can keep themselves safe by going to you.
Too bloody right.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
You're welcome, Lisa.
All right, after the break, we head out to Villa Maria College. Welcome back. Now, Andrea went out to meet some of the lovely girls at Villa Maria College. Let's take a look.
My name is Sherry Malik and I am Deputy Head Girl of Villa Maria College, and I love being a Villa girl.
Welcome to Villa Maria College, a Catholic school for girls aged between 11 and 18. Villa Maria College is situated in Christchurch, New Zealand, and was opened by the Mercy Sisters in 1918. A lot has changed since then, but we continue to faithfully uphold the Christian values that our founders, the Sisters of Mercy, taught.
Everybody who comes here talks about that very, very strong ethos of community that's here. They care for each other, they look after each other, and they form really important relationships that they take with them for the rest of their life. And I think that they hopefully are being developed as lifelong learners who will go out and make a difference in the world.
Every Villa girl pretty much always wants to do not just well, but they want to do great. And that's in every aspect of school life, so that's culturally, in our service, and definitely academic.
We pride ourselves on high academic achievements at Villa Maria College. Class sizes are kept small and our staff are some of the best in their field. They really are passionate about teaching us and go to the extra mile to help us succeed. Being focused and striving for excellence is part of the culture here at Villa Maria College. If you're thinking about studying in New Zealand, then Villa Maria College would be a great choice.
I'm Lisa and I'm 16 years old and I'm from Germany and I'm studying here at Villa Maria now for 2 months.
I have only been here for 2 years and I do get lots of friends and help from them.
I'm Lizanne. I will be stay here for 2 months. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Germany.
I've been here for like 6 years now, almost, and I've been a Villa girl for like 5 years.
We have an international student department with staff who are dedicated to the care and support of our international students. They will help you with your English language, your classroom studies, and your homestays or accommodation needs.
Well, pastoral care is a very important aspect of education at Villa Maria. Our students are welcomed with their own buddies, and at the beginning of the day they start with them in a vertical group every morning.
Okay, cool.
We also have a team of 3 staff on the international team who are bilingual, and we have support through a regular international meeting with the children, and also ESOL in-class support, and a guidance counsellor who helps the girls as well.
I take food and textile and design because we don't have subject like this in Germany.
All the teachers are really nice and the students is really enthusiastic.
Here at Villa Maria, the relationship between students and teachers is different, so they are more like friends.
You'll enjoy our safe and friendly college and quickly become part of the extensive Villa Maria family. Christian values are taught through our religious education program, and these values become part of everyday life at the college. We have a real focus on caring for others and looking for ways to serve those around us and the wider community. At Villa Maria College, we're encouraged to seize opportunities and get involved in the many co-curricular activities that our teachers provide. There are numerous sports to try, music groups, orchestras and choirs to join, drama productions to be part of, and opportunities like debating teams and public speaking. Being hosted by a New Zealand family is such a great way to quickly adjust to the Kiwi culture. New Zealanders are friendly people who go out of their way to make you feel relaxed and welcomed. It's the job of our homestay coordinator to handpick host families. We only choose the very best for our international students.
Well, we want to make sure that parents overseas can feel very comfortable that the students are going to get the best level of care, and so for them having a family in New Zealand is like a family away from home, and they become one of the family.
My homestay house is very cool. It looks very cute and we have chiefs. I like that very much, and I have 2 dogs now.
It's been a pleasure to give you a brief overview of our college. This is a place we are very proud of, and we look forward to the opportunity to welcome you here one day soon.
What a beautiful school. Join me after the break for a performance by Holly Arrowsmith. Welcome back. Now it's time to take a look at a lovely performance by a lovely lady. Here is Holly Arrowsmith.
I walk came for a resolution, a certain answer clear. It ain't what I need, and I will not find it here. Pain in circles in the empty sky, the vultures cry you're dead. Snakes whisper rest, so I'll lay down your weary head. And the red sun bursts on the mountain high, spills like blood down the valley dry. Peace like a river extend to me, carry my feet on by. No brother before me, you're behind. My mind is worn and my body's tired. Peace like a river extend to me, carry my feet on by. I am a desert owl, an owl among the ruins, looking on with wisdom and with sorrow. In the words of a great man, this world is dying and it's hardly been born. So I sing to serve the ones who search beyond the shadows, the shadows. On the red sun bursts on the mountain high, spills like blood down the valley dry. Peace like a river extend to me, carry my feet on by. No brother before me or behind. My mind is worn and my body's tired. Peace like a river extend to me, carry my feet on by. Carry my feet on, carry my feet on by. Carry my feet on, carry my feet on by. Carry my feet on, carry my feet on by. Peace like a river, won't you carry my feet on by? Peace like a river, carry my feet on by. Oh, peace like a river, carry my feet on by.
What a talented performer there. All right, thank you for joining me on the show today. Don't forget to give Marianne a call on 3777 033 for any of those prizes that we have to give away. Tomorrow on the show we have Shrinking Violet, so don't miss it. I'll see you then.